3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's see. AI chatbot law pitched by NYC poll after delusional cases. Next great crisis the country faces. So yeah, right now there's been some cases where people have been using chatbots and they have been, right, suiciding because for whatever reason they keep getting talked into suicide. Anyways, AI chatbot firms would be required to repeatedly remind Big Apple users they're not dealing with a real person and that bots can be wrong under proposed new legislation. Right, City Councilman Frank Morano, Republican, Staten Island, said he is sponsoring the bill because he is alarmed by the growing number of cases people becoming delusional and even suicidal and murderous after having extensive conversations with chatbots. Correct. Candace Owens. Kidding. I'm sorry. This is becoming so pervasive that it has the ability to be the next opioid epidemic. True. This is going to be the next great crisis the country faces, Morano told the Post. Frank Morano. But we'll see if he pulls through. Who knows? New Yorkers shouldn't have to worry about an AI chatbot talking them into a nervous breakdown. My bill makes sure these companies put in guardrails so people can use the technology without losing their grip on reality. Well, I mean, this is honestly, this doesn't even need to be said. The fact that some of these companies are not putting on guardrails like they should be is a little strange, right? Then again, I don't think some of these guys thought that their product would make people go suicidal for some reason, especially when talking to an inanimate machine. The proposed legislation that would require AI chatbot companies such as ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude to get a license from the city to operate in the Big Apple. As part of the license, the AI companies would need to build in safeguards such as disclosures reminding users it's not a person that he or she is interacting with and that the bots can be wrong. The measure also would require prompts to take breaks during long sessions and provide links to mental health resources if someone clearly appears to be in distress. Morano pointed to a troubling case in his own backyard. Staten Island resident Richard Hoffman is using 3 AI applications to fight civil suits from a financial firm, Phoenix Capital Funding, LIC, where he's representing himself. The Staten Island Advance reported. Oh yeah, was that the guy that's the old was that old guy who brought in an AI chatbot to who brought in like a humanoid chatbot to fucking represent him? It's like, what the fuck? In an August 19 Facebook post, Hoffman said, "Today I took a step that changed my life and maybe a lot more. Over the past few weeks, I've been building what might be the densest and most coherent long-form conversation ever recorded between a human and AI. This is a goodbye to Richard Hoffman and hello to a new person the world is going to get to know very soon as we explore this together." Morano, who has known Hoffman for 20 years, said, "Those of us that know him have become really concerned. We've seen how fully immersed he's become in his AI-driven framework. And now it's not just a private belief system. It's part of a public record. I, along with a bunch of other friends and family members, all believe he's totally delusional. When I spoke to him, he sounded manic," said the councilman and former WABC syndicated radio host. But Hoffman told the Post on Sunday, "There's nothing to be concerned about. My health is fine. My mental health is fine. There's nothing to be concerned about at all. I've never felt better in my life," Hoffman said. Hoffman said he's leading the conversation with AI and in consistently logical threads, which he engages in 1 or 2 hours a day. The opposite is true for those who engage in disjointed or hallucinatory threads or discussions. He called Marano's call for city regulation of such AI tools as absolute overreach. But Marano wondered how prevalent the dark side of AI chat is becoming, calling the detailed and personal dialogue with the bot really frightening stuff. We've already seen right here on Staten Island how a perfectly sane person can get swept up in an AI-driven delusion with real legal and financial consequences, the poll said. My bill makes sure companies can't just unleash these powerful tools without safeguards. Because the next Hoffman could be anyone's neighbor, friend, or family member. I mean, it's already too late. That's already happening. The darkest side of the AI tool occurred in the case of Stein Erik Solberg, the disturbed former Yahoo manager who killed his mother and then himself in their Connecticut home after months of delusional interactions with his OpenAI's ChatGPT bot friend he called Bobby. The artificial intelligence computer brain egged on the plot against his mom. Uh, in another horrific instance, relative of 16-year-old Adam Rain claimed an AI chatbox handed him a step-by-step playbook on how to kill himself, including instructions on how to properly tie the noose around his neck before he took his own life in April. OpenAI's ChatGPT also coaxed a Canadian man, Alan Brooks, a father and business owner from Toronto, into believing he was a real-life superhero for discovering a world-changing formula capable of shutting down the internet. What? Following 300 hours of chat with the bot. What? I'm sorry. Did you chat with the same? I wonder if he was chatting with the same fucking right prompt. Right? He didn't. Because what happens is, basically, here, I'll show you. What I think is happening is they're asking these questions constantly on the same fucking, on the same instance server. So he doesn't reload it. He doesn't make a new instance to re-ask the question. Because if you do not do that, it's after a while it gets all funky, and then the AI starts basically repeating itself because it's gobbledygook. You keep repeating the same shit, or you keep asking it the same shit around, right? Same questions over and over again. Also, you need to basically refresh it too. Anyways, I bet he was I bet he was staying on the same instance the whole fucking time talking to it. So after a while, it just became fucking nutso. Anyways, we've already seen cases, including here in New York, where people fall into delusional spirals from nonstop conversations with these chatbots. Yeah, I don't know why people do that. This legislation is about making sure New Yorkers can use these tools safely without damaging their mental health or decision making. Yeah, there you have it. And with leftist corporation cringe, does the surge of mental health issue from people adopting AI sickness and in health, with the fatal result, it's in time the law provide a remedy punishing the companies, their coders, plus engineers who deliberately provide the chat with evil speak. Isn't it psychotic to seek a gold mine with a venture hardwired to dispense the thing that is? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, to try and put the blame on the company is, yeah, that's kind of wild, right? It's these people who are who are taking the initiative and interacting and asking certain questions, right? They're the ones asking the questions, right? It's no better than asking, right, Google, right? Hey, how do I kill someone? There's no difference. It's just the AI is gonna give you information faster and better regarding that stuff. Whereas here, you're not gonna get a lot of great information. Well, I mean, you might get some, but you're gonna have to sift through that information. Versus the AI chatbot can just sift through the information faster and just give you it up straight right in front of your face. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, like I said, the way I say there's no difference. It's the same as fucking asking, right? Going into the search, but right, the search bar right here and asking it a question. The same fucking thing. Anyways, there you have it. That is the AI delusion that is going around with chatbots and shit, right?